No, no, no. Testing, testing. Testing. That was the closest I've ever seen it to actually being like right on time, like real time. I want to just continue playing right now, but I don't know if bitrate's gonna make me disconnect or anything. I don't know if I want to risk it, because if I do something right now and then the stream cuts out, then I'm screwed, you know. Okay, bitrate's good now. I don't know why it dropped all of a sudden. Okay. Let's see what the side quest is.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of
I
a
need you to
draft
get me some.
to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have will barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
Does it really need that much to remove a brand?
Thank you. No one knows Herblore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look.
And based on Tarya's conversation with Clive, it just sounded like she basically cut it off.
Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Unless it's like scraping it off. She didn't mention a skill.
I overheard your little chat with Rodriguez. It's good of you to help.
Alright. Let me see if I can actually go there now. Oh, that was a new. Sambrick whiskey. Wrong menu. Sambrick. Bet you I'm gonna have to go there at some point. Yeah, I don't think I can go there yet. I feel like I have heard Clive say Sambrick or something. I guess the shop at Martha's Rest has something for me. I don't know. I have to look for it, like, very specifically. Let's check this other side quest out.
The little ones have been up to their old games again.
I guess I'd like, really search for the region.
A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coals. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
I'll do this other one first. Okay, so I can keep opening the room. Which one? I don't know which one is which, so I guess I'll just do this one first.
Slavers don't even bother with North Reach now, all the highborn have fled.
Is there a shop around here? Yes, there is. Let's see what you get.
And what can I do for you?
This one kind of looks cool. How much skill do I have?
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Alright then. I want to do it, but I don't want to spend all my go. Ooh. Oh, that's potions and stuff.
An excellent choice. Come back again.
I kind of want to see what this sword looks like. Because I could only see about half of it, but it did look cool. So I might equip the appearance at least. Forgot where the one thing was. It's over here. Oh yeah, this is the Hall of Virtue. Oh, okay, so anything but this, which is the training. Okay, so I could actually do it in these as well. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. There's arcade mode and stage replay. Okay. So, I was like, I swear there was 2 modes and there was Grindstone, Gaia Blade, but let me see how this one looks. I don't know, like on the fence about that one. Because I kind of like how the end looks, but at the same time, I kind of find it to not look good. I don't see how this one looks. This one looks a little basic, but I kind of like it. Some of these swords just look really tiny, and little thing. I don't even know what it's called. It's not a sheath, but it's basically a sheath. The belt loop, I guess. Carrying case.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now that all the hype on the flit's
Kinda sucks that it Live only has 2 outfits. At least one of them is pretty good. Yes, now I know I can actually do the stuff in arcade mode. But I believe arcade mode limits you to certain abilities, so I don't know.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
I forgot I had the second.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Alright, hit me, buddy.
Nice try.
I had to actually dodge. Yeah, that other one hit.
This one.
I didn't even get the full charge on it. Deal with your button. That should probably get all of them. At this point I'm always like, do I parry it? Or do I just dodge? Yay. Nah, that didn't even do a lot of damage. Okay. I'm getting there. Comes to that stagger damage in me. Oh, I'm definitely clipping that. Oh yeah! This is peak gaming. I can just parry that infinitely. I ought to make a note to highlight that, because that was pretty good. Usually when I don't make a note to highlight, then I usually don't remember. Except, usually when I put highlight in the chat, I always remember. So I can just be like, oh, that time.
Who are you?
That was so good. I can make that thing look like it's so weak now.
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
That was the best feeling ever to just parry that repeatedly in a row. That was so good. I think that was mainly because of the fact that I had that accessory that like slows down time right before I get hit, so that definitely helped. If not, I don't think I would have hit this as well as I did. Okay. Now I got another one. Just the tip for any game that has multiple side quests, you can do it once. And that require you to always go back to a person. Usually do the side quest first and then head back to the area you need to go to, because then
River was easy enough to find.
Get it done faster.
Now for those herbs.
So do the side quest, go back to the place you need to go, and then you can report it to the person.
This one. Get him.
Like, oh, I did this. I just immediately pulled them. Right? Figured I was not using it. Dang. Alright, look at that. Showed up right there.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Alright, back to the hideaway. I got your stuff, peep.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
I find it weird that Clive always looks like he's slightly smiling. 350 HP. Oh. Okay, I think Rising Flames is the... Rising Flames, Rising Flames. I swear it's the one that he does the uppercut with. Yes, it is. What accessories do I have? Okay, I look-y feel like this one's useless at this point. Definitely never getting rid of this one. I feel like this one could be really useful. Lunge damage. Lunge. I always spam that, so that could also be really useful. I have that. Never using ignition. Oh, it's damage. Those cooldowns. Is that Rising Flame? No, it's Flames of Rebirth. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use the Berserker one because that would go really well with my other accessory. Okay, I don't know why my laptop fan is going crazy now. Alright. Don't go to other side quests unless I can actually get something from here.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Let's go.
You earned this.
Rose and
Best of luck out there,
accessory
Sid.
correct. So Rose is something. My nose is purple. Ah. Well, there's that one. The one I was looking for. Flames every booth. See it? Wind up upheaval. Wind up and upheaval. Is there anything for that? Wind up and upheaval. Nope. Okay, so then I guess I'll go with the Flames every bird. Gotta get that cooldown time reduced, because that'd be very useful.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
The book life basically said, well, if it mess up, they ain't gonna complain because they're gonna be dead, so. 200, Bro's over here like, I don't want to kill anyone in accident. Which is pretty reasonable.
And how may I assist you today?
I don't really care.
Don't let me keep you.
I just want to see what you want.
What's everyone whispering about?
Where's the... what's his name? Persephone, I think? I think that was his name. I know one of the trophies involves getting him to a certain level. I just need to find him. I don't remember exactly where he was.
Did Bernard say how long it was going to be? I mean, it's fine, but I hope it comes soon.
It's not up to there. So this area is pretty nice. That's it.
But I want to help Miss Mididol with her experiment.
Through
You were born in
here.
Russellif, weren't you? Must be hard. What became of the place?
Really wish Clive would actually run. Come on,
How's it
buddy.
coming along? Nearly there. Just need to get these last boards done.
Oh. Okay, those blacksmith. Actually, what can you craft for me?
What do you need? What do you want?
I think it's still nice. Reinforcement bit.
Anything else?
Nope.
It's all right.
What's it up here? I think it's the main room, isn't it? Yeah. I apologize for what happened there, Angela. I fear what might have had. I fear what might have had. Not, wait, what? I fear what might have been had. Oh, not you. Gav and Torgal fought so fiercely once again. You were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home, reduced to flame and rubble, has left me with much sadness in my heart. Time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. I feel like I've already read all. Climb minion. I don't think that one really matters. My lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Azaris. But certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. The short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be a self-fame. I think it's a self-fame man. I followed into the wind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two-part. The more I read these, the more I'm like, what, how does this make sense? I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrose. Or should I say, Whiteheart? You told me once how your tugboat sacrificed herself to protect you, protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, all we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Arts. I don't think there's anything new on the wall. I really don't know why this door exists if it just doesn't lead to anything. My bad. I actually whack my mic. Trying to find that one guy.
What can I do for you? Go on then.
I'll make it short. That could be useful, but not really, because I don't really use the magic all too much. Okay, then I really can. All these accessories are pretty good. Oh, and dealing damage and take damage. Okay. Heat wave. I don't want to waste the guild just in case.
Is that all?
Alright. Where is this guy, bro?
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her back. The little ones have been up to their old.
I don't remember if I went this way or not. I think we did. I think. Yes, I did that one in the circle. But I did not check this area. Okay, that was just a random bar I remember encountering. Do you go this way, right?
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Yeah, I want to circle. Okay. So then I think it was. I think it is in that area where I have to go for the main quest. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's beyond this. Yeah, he's there.
Clive, where have you
just
been?
the guy I've been looking for.
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north.
I think it was like a baby when they
ether,
took
he
him.
could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
I'm so thinking out of context.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
How's Mid finally getting to work?
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I wonder what she's going to dungeon in next.
Let's go and ask her.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Looks like she's brewing something. What? No, I know for sure where he is.
It's a way to take a tour of her dungeon.
Except I have to like completely pass up the main quest right now. I just need to tell you about my tales,
The
please.
little ones have been up to their old. It's just one thing after another around.
Teleported me to the other side of the hideaway. Got some tales about Kupka.
Tome says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Oui.
What subject shall we consider today?
As surprised it even has like the change in outfit. It's crazy. She's the daughter of Sid.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Well, I feel like that was mentioned, but at the same time it wasn't. What? Dang it. I keep doing this though. You think there's that way to go through. I keep convincing myself, oh yeah, you can go through that. Gotta get to Vivian. I know one of the trophies for this game is completing the hunt board, which that one's probably gonna be the biggest challenge. Have to track them all down.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
So Clive's really just gonna stand there.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry
that
about.
That is crazy.
I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
It's a Kupka's over here, is an actual guest.
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, well, that was unexpected.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
Royalty just randomly comes. Here's Sandbreak. Yeah. Okay. I figured I could go to Sandbreak.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to...
It's the fact that the Queen's literally just sitting there with her smug face, sitting with her child like, I did this.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely
Oh, no. Oh,
withdraw their
good start. No, good
Fire
start.
could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Is he gonna pull the "don't ever say something like that to me again"? Oh my god, this guy with this flower, bro. He's gonna slap. I was expecting him to slap him.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Well, there's definitely gonna be a rebellion.
That is your wish, your Radiance. I shall depart at once.
The Queen definitely had an influence on him.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
He really just said, "So is he a traitor?" Bro, this sun is annoying me so much just by existing. The fact that he exists is just...
Only one way to find out.
I don't know how to explain it. If you've never known the feeling of just hating someone simply because they exist,
It's just one thing after another around here.
you wouldn't understand. I feel like there's just... I feel like everyone's experienced that. They've either met someone or seen someone and they just absolutely hate that they exist. Hello, Uncle.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade.
He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
They just said take all that money.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
More history and explaining.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away.
It doesn't help that I don't genuinely know anything when it comes to government, so...
strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
We're going to Drake's Hang next stream. That's why I'm entering for today. But I don't think I can play anymore for right now. Don't hesitate to check the Discord, YouTube, and Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next one.